welcome to today's video. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing my current everyday makeup routine with you guys for the summertime. This is more of like a full coverage look, but I love this. This is like my go-to filming and just like going out kind of look. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you want to stick around and catch the new videos that are coming out this month, and make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Let's get started. So it's kind of like, feels like 1,000 degrees in my house right now. You can tell that I'm already very shiny with my oily skin that's already going on. I asked you guys to send in questions on Instagram, so I will be going through those questions and answering them as we get ready today. So let me go ahead and pull those questions up. All right, to start, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a mattifying primer because as you guys can see, I'm very shiny today already. This one is by Bioderma. It's just their matte control. This was like a little mini free sample that I got at the Ipsy beauty event. This first question says, what are some things you'd like to do before summer ends? I honestly have yet to go to the beach. That is one thing that I definitely need to do. That's on my list for sure. And I don't even know what else I want to do. I kind of wanted to take a trip, but I don't know if I am gonna go on this trip that I have planned yet or not. It's not even gonna be like a fun trip. Well, like it's gonna be fun, but it's more of like a business trip, something that I have to go to for my business. But it all depends on if I can find a place to stay, because my first option did not pan out, and I'm really trying to save some money if I go for this event. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know what's happening. All right, next I'm gonna go in with the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. This is a 24-hour wear foundation. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm wearing the shade Cool Beige, number 10. As you guys know, I used to have another one of these. I absolutely loved it. I used it up completely, and I always get so many compliments on this when I wear it out. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so smooth and like just clean. That's this foundation. I love it. I feel like Bare Minerals is just like a good classic foundation. Like you can't go wrong with their stuff. All right, this next question says, when do you start back up with school? Are you excited? Well, I haven't really talked about this or addressed this on my channel at all, actually. So I'll do like a whole video more in depth on like reasoning and explanation, everything like that. But I'm actually not going back, at least not for now. But if you guys want to know more about school and all of the details, stuff like that, I can do a whole video on that, like a sit down. You guys can send in your questions and we can chat about it. But I'm not gonna address that on here now because that is like a huge different story. Next one says, is summer your favorite season? I would have to say no. I love fall. I absolutely love fall weather. As many of you guys know, I grew up in the desert, so I love places that have seasons. In California, at least like SoCal, does not really get seasons, so you always have to like travel up north or to a different part or a different state if you want seasons. My favorite is the fall time. That's when I love it here in California, when it's like nice and cool and you can wear your jeans, your booties, your sweaters, can't talk, your sweaters, stuff like that. That's like my favorite season, favorite time. Summer is just like, it's so hot and like really sweating and you're kind of miserable unless you're like at the beach or you have somewhere that has AC, which we don't use the AC in my house, so sweating and miserable right now describes my situation. All right, so now that the foundation is set, I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty concealer, and this is in the shade 230. I absolutely love this stuff. Next question says, do you do online dating? You guys know I've been single for like 4 months now, I think. I don't know, I've lost track. I do have a dating app that I entertain, but this is like the 3rd time that I've downloaded it and just like, you know, tried to entertain myself with it. I have yet to go out on like any dates with any of these people just cause like, I don't know. I'm like interested, but I'm not interested in dating right now. I'm honestly just kind of focused on like my business, YouTube, and my own stuff. So like online dating for me is more of just like entertainment, really. Some guys will send me some interesting things. And you know, then I just send that off to my friends and we have a good time like talking about it. I will say online dating is honestly like such an interesting 2019 thing. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Setting Translucent Powder. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set everywhere that I put the concealer on. This next question says, are you spiritual / have faith? I would say, if anything, definitely more spiritual than anything. As you guys know, I didn't really grow up in like a super religious family or have like really any religion kind of around me. So I've just kind of, you know, gotten into the spiritual side of things. That is definitely how I would describe it. I am learning how to read tarot cards, reading birth charts, like all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I love that. I'm so interested in that. I love how much you can like truly learn about like each an individual person, like each person's uniqueness and just everything that makes them them. I love that you can learn so much of that through your birth chart and all these other aspects of it. So for me, that's what I love. I'm very interested and intrigued in that. All right, next I'm gonna go in with bronzer. For bronzer today, I'm just using the Too Faced bronzer in Chocolate Soleil. All right, next question says, what is your spirit animal? Honestly, I have no idea what my spirit animal is, but I should look into that. Do you know how to play any instruments? Yes, I do. I know how to play the guitar, not well. Whoa, look at that bronzer. That is like a harsh line right now. The camera's picking it up like so crazy. Okay, we're gonna work on blending that. But yes, I love the guitar. I taught myself how to play and like learn a few chords at a very, very young age. Wow, what is up with that bronzer? Like, is it just me or does that look crazy in the camera? Like in the camera, it looks like there's like a harsh line. I think it's just the shadow from like the light right here. But when you look in the mirror, it's like fully blended out. This is weird. It looks like there's just like a harsh bronzed line across my forehead. I swear it's not there. It's 100% the shadow. I can see it now. Okay, yes, guitar. I know a little bit how to play the piano. My cousins were kind of like forced to learn how to play the piano when they were younger, and so every time I would go visit them, I would ask them to teach me how to play different songs, stuff like that. So I learned a little bit about that, but I don't know that much. Do you prefer water, nature, city, wine, or snow? Well, you guys know I love my wine. Wine country is always gonna be a good idea, but I could never like live in wine country, at least in Temecula. That was way too warm. Think of anything, I'd have to say like both city, but also mountains and snow, because those are two things that I love. Like I was born in a city area, or I lived in a city area growing up, and I've always loved that. It's like comfort to me, but I also love the snow and the mountains, everything about that. What are you studying in college? So when I was going, I was studying advertising. I loved it. Learned so many interesting and applicable things to my business and what I'm doing with my life now, so I absolutely love it. Next, we're gonna go in with some highlighter. This is by Milani. I love this stuff. You can pick it up at Target. It's in the shade 01. And then I'm just gonna apply that with a brush. Would you ever be a vegetarian? So I have addressed this a few different times on my channel. There was one point in my life where I was vegan for, I want to say like a year and a half, and by the end of it I was honestly just so malnourished. I didn't feel good, and that's just because I have so many allergies as it is, like a lot of food allergies, that all of the alternatives for a lot of the vegan and vegetarian options I happen to be allergic to. So it was really hard for me to find things that I could actually eat. So my diet was very, very simple and bland, and it just didn't work for me. So that is that. All right, next we're going in with blush. This is the NARS blush in Orgasm. And wow, that was so hard to open. Cute little blush color. How did you find your style slash aesthetic? I think I've always kind of known what it was. I was never like a huge kind of color person, and that has a lot to do with like my style and aesthetic. I think you just kind of learn over time what you like versus what you don't like and the things that you enjoy. One thing that definitely helps is finding other people that have the same kind of aesthetic as you, because it can inspire you to, you know, like switch up different things and just really learn about other things. There was also a lot of like Pinterest searches to just kind of find out what I like. You just kind of have to look and try out different things, and eventually you'll kind of find your style. Go in with the Anastasia brow dip brow, and I'm gonna fill in my brows. They're honestly never perfect, so you know, if yours just don't work, it's okay. Not everyone can have perfect brows. This one says, who are your style influencers, your favorite fashionistas? Currently loving, well, I've always loved Carly Chrisman. Her style and everything is just like my aesthetic. If you guys have similar style and aesthetic and you don't know who Carly Chrisman is, definitely look her up. She is all about the neutrals and like gray, white, black, everything. She's my favorite. I've also been loving a lot of Chelsea Trevor's style videos and like clothing hauls. Her style is very similar to mine, where she has like those grungy kind of outfits, but she can also be like very girly with her stuff. But she wears a lot more color than I do. I, for one, still like girly things, but in a muted neutral color palette. All right, brows are filled in. That shadow is like killing me, looking like I just have like a straight line of bronzer across. And then I'm just going in with the Great Lash Clear mascara or brow gel, whatever you want to call it. Someone says, how do you organize your life in order to not get stressed? We're also gonna go in and put on some mascara. I'm gonna curl out my lashes with an eyelash curler. Honestly, my Google Calendar has been a lifesaver. That is like my go-to for everything. I write everything down so that I am not super stressed about it. So at night, if I have like a million things that I know I need to do tomorrow, I will write them down and kind of just like get them out of my head. And then I can fall asleep knowing that I'm not gonna forget anything that I need to do. It's all written down for me. Don't have to worry about it until the next day. All right, and then for mascara, I always go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex first, and then I will go in with the Hourglass mascara afterwards. I just kind of like layer them on top of each other. It says, when did you move out of your parents' house? Well, I first moved out of my parents' house when I was 18. I've lived in so many different places, but currently back living with my dad. But I do have plans to definitely move out somewhere else by the end of the year. That is the goal. And the last question that I'm gonna answer, because we are almost done, says, do you have any pets? Currently, no. I would love to adopt a dog very, very soon, but again, I don't live on my own. This is not my house. I live with my dad. It is his house, and we don't really have pets in this house. So I'm gonna have to wait until I move out on my own to adopt a dog. But that is the plan. All right, and then again, I'm just gonna go over top of that and use the Hourglass mascara. Just kind of helps define it a little bit more, just because I'm not a huge fan of fake lashes. I kind of suck at putting them on, so I don't even try. All right, and then to finish off the look, we're just gonna go ahead and line our lips with the NYX. This is Pale Pink, it's number 854 lip liner, and then the Tarte's lip paint in the shade OG. All right, so that is the completed look for today. I will go ahead and leave every product that was shown in the video linked down below for you guys if you want to check it out for yourself. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you guys just subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. If you guys want to be a part of any other Q&As on my channel, anything like that, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I always go there first for you guys to ask me any questions, so if you guys ever want to be a part of any video, make sure you guys are following me on socials. Those are all linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. So you think you were right?
bring it on, prove me wrong. Go put up a fight.